What's Grounded, fam? It's your boy Johnny Gio. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Grounded Phoenix YouTube channel. As you guys can see, I don't have a guest today, and that is because I'm going to be doing more solo dolo videos, and these videos in particular are going to be about me. They're going to be about my experiences in life. They're going to be some educational videos. The more I learn, actually, I don't claim to know it all. So actually, as I learn in life, or as I learn about drug abuse, alcoholism, as I learn about a lot of things in life, I'm going to be sharing them with you as I learn more about myself even. But in this video in particular, what I want to talk about is I want to piggyback off a question that MoHawk Matt asked me on the last interview I did. I don't know if you guys have checked that video out, but if you haven't, please go ahead and do so if you want to scope out that interview. It went pretty well. My dude MoHawk Matt, my homeboy's bald, but he does have a mohawk, so go ahead and check that out. He asked me a very good question, and the question was this. He said, dude, how do you keep yourself on check? How do you keep balance in your life? And I said, yo, dude, I've been struggling with that. I've been struggling with that heavily. I'm not perfect. I say this all the time. Like, don't put me on the pedestal because I will fucking let you down. I'm a constant work in progress. But the reason being that I'm struggling with that is because I found that I spread myself too thin. I try to do too much, and that comes from the fact that I didn't do enough before. I was just so willing to settle for the bare minimum, and now I feel like I'm striving for too much, or I'm trying to connect with too many people, and that in turn leaves me drained. It leaves me very not feeling well. I'm gonna say that I don't have enough energy for myself to even relax. Like, I don't even know if that makes sense, but I'm laying down and I'm constantly thinking about this and that, and how to help this person, or like what to do in this situation, and how can I make this video for this. My son needs help because of last year, like in school, all of these things that I feel like I take on because of the fact that I think, in my opinion, I didn't do enough before. Now I'm overwhelmed with all of these things I feel like I need to take on. So how do I balance myself? It's easy. I just take a step back. And I've been doing that frequently. I've been noticing that it's hard for me to really find that sweet spot of not too much over here and not too much over here, which is, same thing when it came to drinking. I couldn't just drink a couple beers. I couldn't just do a bump of Coke. I wanted the full effect. Same thing with this podcast. Like, so I want the full effect of having all these subscribers. I want the full effect of helping as many people. And, that's just not the case sometimes. I got to really learn to take a step back. And that's what I've been doing. If I can't make a video a week because I got other stuff going on that are priorities, like, I just can't do it. If I can't get back to somebody on Instagram, I'm just not going to do it. I can't. I'm noticing that I have to take a step back for my own well-being, for my own sanity, to keep myself relatively engaged and present with my family. I'm checked out. I'm checked the fuck out on my phone or in my thoughts because I got too much going on. So I take a step back and I halt all the things that I don't need to take care of at the moment in my brain, and I keep an inventory of what is a priority. Of course, my kids are like top priority. Of course, my health is top priority. My family is top priority. And if those people, places, or things are not being taken care of first, or they're being affected by me spreading myself too thin, then that's how I know. Too thin, excuse me. That's the fucking Mexican in me. Actually, Spanish was my first language. I don't know if any of you guys know that, but quick fun fact. If you ever hear me talk Spanglish or my damn accent kicking in, that's because Spanish was my first language. Actually, my mom, way off topic, but actually my mom would have me read the Spanish newspaper when I was small, and like she would lock me in a room, and like I'll be crying reading the damn newspaper in Spanish. But anyways, where was I? I take inventory. I have to take a step back and really acknowledge that the priorities need to get taken care of first, not a video a week, not getting back to certain people on Instagram. Even though I love that community, I love the sober community, I love helping people out, I love putting content out, I love just chopping it up with people and establishing this fucking camaraderie and just having a good time. But I notice that I find myself going above and beyond trying to engage, and it takes a toll on me. So that's what I do. I just take a step back, and it's hard for me sometimes because I feel like, like this person's gonna think that I don't like them anymore. This person's gonna think that I don't want to be their friend, or that I don't care about them. But I don't control that. How do I know what they're gonna think? And actually, I communicate with people now. That's another thing. I communicate and let them know, hey, please, if I can't get back to you in time, understand that, I just can't. And that's okay. And if they get bothered by it, then, it is what it is. I can't people please. That's another thing. People pleasing and setting boundaries is one tough thing for me. So that's where I'm at, and that's where this conversation is really going, more so to help you maybe understand certain things that probably may be going on in your life, whether that's setting boundaries, whether that's people pleasing, or spreading yourself too thin in aspects. Could it be because like you have a shitload of anxiety, and before you weren't doing enough, and now you're just like go 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 go, and taking a step back is important. But then also acknowledging that, hey, you do got to get back on that horse and figure out a way to continue this path without spreading yourself too thin. And that's where I'm at, because I like when I used to drink, I was all or nothing, like I couldn't just drink one beer or two beers. I couldn't just take one bump of Coke. Like I wanted an 8-ball to myself, I wanted to keep drinking. And I think that's how this goes as well. Like I feel like I have these certain behavioral tendencies in all aspects of life. And as long as we acknowledge them, as long as we hold ourselves accountable, we'll be all right. I think one way this helps me, even like shit, like I'm recording this right now. I'm gonna share it with you guys, and even though I'm not talking to anybody, just hearing my own self right now speak and acknowledge the certain things that I need to work on is helping me. You know what I'm saying? So take that for what it may. Take that for what it could be. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I hope this video helps. Maybe you guys can get to know me a little bit more, or help you reflect on certain things, certain aspects of your life. If you have any other questions about what my steps are as I go through, like trying to find a balance with myself, there's other things that go into play. There are daily things that I do, but for the most part, like when I notice that I'm spreading myself too thin, I just gotta pause and take a step or two back, even if it means like a whole week of disengaging from people, places, things, the internet, and one thing that I do realize before I let you guys go is that I can also be the complete opposite and just say fuck everything, fuck all of it, fuck it all, because I'm just so extreme like that. I don't know if that's how you guys are, but One thing that does help me out with that is telling people, not just anybody, but telling people that know you, telling people that care about you, and that have some good life experience, some good wisdom on them, so they could give you that proper advice, and you're not just stuck on your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be, a mentor, a very good friend, a family member, or shit, I'd even go to the extremes of saying, like, just turn on a motivational video. Sometimes the way this fucking universe works, man, is you hear fucking messages. They come at you from all places, whether it be from a person, from a meeting, or from a fucking YouTube video, man. It's crazy the way this shit works, man. God, the universe, energy, it's just real. And it has a way of letting you know, and direct you in a way where you gotta pick up on it. So yeah, anyways, I'm going all over the place with this conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more videos like this about my own personal life, my own personal experiences. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, or if you would like me to talk about any other aspects of life or topics, please shoot the question in the comments section, and I'll see if I can make a video on that. All right, peace.